As Guyana and the rest of the Caribbean embrace another significant milestone since the abolition of slavery in 1838, the country's president, Irfan Ali, was keen to highlight that the indelible contributions of enslaved Africans that led to them becoming free from bondage set the foundation for a new world and upliftment for humanity. The president made these remarks at an Emancipation dinner and cultural event held at State House, where he interacted with a delegation of 12 royals from South Africa who are in Guyana for the Emancipation celebrations.
It was a freedom that led to a certain degree of confidence. It led to people aspiring to be better. It led to an understanding of those people that we can be as good as those who felt they're superior. So the freedom was much richer.
The head of state underscored that the dignity and honor of those who endured the battle in attaining freedom must never be taken lightly. President Ali opined that the abolition movement has further exposed a pivotal oneness among all ethnic divides.
The movement was not a movement against slavery. It was a movement much larger than that. It was a movement that identified the fact that humanity is one collective whole. And there is no fraction or fact or division that separates us as a family of humanity. Anything that worked to separate us is an invention of man.
These divisive inventions of man, the president advanced, should be rejected at all costs as a means of paying homage to the African ancestors for their tenacity amid the grave struggle.
Today, we must respect that sacrifice by resisting racism, denouncing hate, and embracing human dignity. We must affirm the oneness of our humanity. And in Guyana, we are working, and I am telling you, with deep conviction that the cause is just, and win we must.
During the colonial period, much of Guyana's population was made up of African slaves brought to work on coastal plantations some 200 years ago. There were several major slave revolts in the country that never succeeded. However, the Demerara Rebellion of 1823, an uprising involving more than 10,000 enslaved people, led to the passage of the Slavery Abolition Act in British Parliament, which brought an end to slavery in most British colonies, freeing more than 800,000 enslaved Africans in the Caribbean and South Africa. The act received royal assent in 1833 and took effect on August 1, 1834. Tamika Rodney reporting for the HGP Nightly News.